Hey guys, hope you're all doing well. So I'm here to do a tag for you today. So I was looking through YouTube and just seeing what tags were there, and I saw the 100 questions nobody asks tag, and I thought, why not? So I'm going to go through 100 questions as quickly as possible, and I hope you enjoy the video. Okay, question 1, do you sleep with your closet doors open or closed? I sleep with them closed. Question 2, do you take the shampoos and conditioner bottles from hotels? Yes, I do. Question 3, do you sleep with your sheets tucked in or out? I like to sleep with mine tucked in. Question 4, have you ever stolen a street sign before? No. Question 5, do you like to use post-it notes? I used to use them a lot, especially through high school and university. But with smartphones now, you can get an app on your phone, so I just do everything on my phone. Question 6, do you cut out coupons but then never use them? I've never cut out a coupon before. Question 7, would you rather be attacked by a big bear or a swarm of bees? Probably a big bear, only because maybe it could knock you out with one hit and you'd be out. Bees, they attack, they sting. I'm sure the pain is crazy intense, so probably a bear. Question 8, do you have freckles? No. Question 9, do you always smile for pictures? No, I don't. A lot of people actually compliment me that I've got a nice smile, but I'm always trying to look sexy in my pictures. So yeah, I don't smile as much as I should. Question 10, what is your biggest pet peeve? Just off the top of my head, I don't like people who are inconsistent. I don't like people who one day you see them, they're like this, the next day they're acting like this. I like consistency, so probably that's one of my biggest pet peeves. Question 11, do you ever count your steps when you walk? No, I don't. Question 12, have you ever peed in the woods? Yeah, probably when I've gone camping before. Question 13, what about pooped in the woods? No. Question 14, do you ever dance even if there's no music playing? Yes, I do, because there's always music in my head. Question 15, do you chew your pens and pencils? No. Question 16, how many people have you slept with this week? None. Question 17, what size is your bed? It's a queen size bed. Question 18, what is your song of the week? What have I played a lot this week? I've been listening to a lot of gospel music. There's one song by, who's it by? Oh, I can't remember off the top of my head, but Hezekiah Walker, I think. But it's called God Favored Me, and I've had that song on repeat. I'm really trying to encourage myself because, going through life, there's a lot of things happening right now. So I'm just trying to really stay positive and stay encouraged, and gospel music is what does it for me. Question 19, is it okay for guys to wear pink? Yes, it is. Question 20, do you still watch cartoons? No, I don't. I never really liked cartoons. You won't catch me watching cartoons at this time in my life. I don't know what it is, but I just don't like cartoons. Question 21, what's your least favorite movie? I don't watch movies that much to have a least favorite, but probably anything animated I'm not going to be watching. Question 22, where would you bury hidden treasure if you had some? Well, if I had some, I wouldn't tell you where I buried it. Question 23, what do you drink with dinner? I don't usually drink anything while I'm eating. I like to eat first, drink after, but it's usually water. Question 24, what do you dip a chicken nugget in? I don't eat chicken nuggets. Question 25, what is your favorite food? Jollof rice, rice and stew, anything rice. Question 26, what movies could you watch over and over and still love? There's a movie with Brandy and Diana Ross in it called Double Platinum. First saw it when I was in high school, loved it. I still have it on VHS, and I could definitely watch that movie over and over again. Question 27, last person you kissed or kissed you? My fiance back in January. 28, were you ever a Boy or Girl Scout? No, I wasn't. Question 29, would you ever strip or pose nude in a magazine? Absolutely not. Question 30, when was the last time you wrote a letter to someone on paper? Probably when I was in primary school. Question 31, can you change the oil on a car? No, I can't. Question 32, ever got a speeding ticket? I've had several of those. Question 33, ever ran out of gas? No, but it is a big fear of mine. Question 34, favorite kind of sandwich? I love a steak sandwich. Question 35, best thing to eat for breakfast? I don't eat breakfast, I know, really bad of me, but if I do, I like scrambled eggs and toast and, maybe a glass of juice. Question 36, what is your usual bedtime? I sleep really late. I probably get into bed around 11 and then actually put my phone, close my laptop around 12 or just after 12. Question 37, are you lazy? No, I'm not. 38, when you were a kid, what did you dress up as for Halloween? We've never celebrated Halloween, so I've never dressed up. 39, what is your Chinese astrological sign? I don't know. I don't follow astrological signs. 40, how many languages can you speak? I speak English and Chi. Question 41, do you have any magazine subscriptions? No, I don't. 42, which are better, Legos or Lincoln Logs? I have no idea what Lincoln Logs are, so I would say Legos. 43, are you stubborn? Yes, at times I am. Question 44, who is better, Leno or Letterman? I don't watch any of them. 45, ever watch soap operas? Yes, I used to love Passions. That was my show after school, Monday to Friday. And I was even watching Bold and the Beautiful up until like maybe last year or 2 years ago. 46, are you afraid of heights? I wouldn't say that I have a major fear of heights, but I mean, don't put me on the edge of a tall building. But yeah, I don't have a phobia or anything like that. 47, do you sing in the car? Yes, I do. 48, do you sing in the shower? Absolutely. 49, do you dance in the car? Yes, I do. 50, ever used a gun? No. 51, last time you got a portrait taken by a photographer? When I was back in uni, I went to one of those professional photographers in the studio and got like a whole heap of pictures done. Cost me a lot of money too. 52, do you think musicals are cheesy? No, I like musicals because I like music. So yeah, I love musicals. 53, is Christmas stressful? No, not for me. 54, ever eat a pierogi? I have no idea what that is. 55, favorite type of fruit pie? I don't like pie, I don't eat fruit pie. 56, occupations you wanted to be when you were a kid? Probably a singer, you know, I had dreams of being a famous singer. 57, do you believe in ghosts? No. 58, ever had a deja vu feeling? All the time. 59, take a vitamin daily? No, I don't. 60, wear slippers? Yes, I do. 61, wear a bathrobe? Yes, I love my bathrobe. 62, what do you wear to bed? Nothing. 63, first concert, I believe that was a Destiny's Child concert back in the day when they were like, you know, the super girl group. It was a really good concert too. And at the after party, obviously, you know, Kelly Michelle and Beyonce didn't come, but the dancers and I think the band came, and I danced with one of the dancers all night. It was so much fun. 64, Walmart, Kmart or Target, Kmart all day. 65, Nike or Adidas, Puma. 66, Cheetos or Fritos? None. 67, peanuts or sunflower seeds? None. 68, ever heard of the group Très Bien? Nope. 69, ever take dance lessons? Not necessarily dance lessons, but I used to be part of an African dance group, so we had rehearsals like every Sunday. 70, is there a profession you picture your future spouse doing? Well, right now he's a shoe designer, so I probably see him running a really amazing company, fashion line, fashion brand. 71, can you curl your tongue? Is that it? 72, ever won a spelling bee? Yes, I have. 73, have you ever cried because you were happy? All the time. 74, own any record albums? No. 75, own a record player? No, but my dad used to have one, and I remember, you know, putting the vinyls on them, so, but that was a while ago. 76, regularly burn incense? No. 77, ever been in love? Yes, I still am. 78, who would you like to see in concert? I'm not really big on concerts, but one artist that I really love is Chrisette Michele. I think she would be amazing live. So 79, what was the last concert you saw? The Destiny's Child concert, but I'm going to see Toni Braxton this month. 80, hot tea or cold tea? I don't drink either, but I like iced tea. 81, tea or coffee? None. 82, sugar or snickerdoodles? None. 83, can you swim well? Yes, I can. My dad made all us kids do swimming training 5 days a week when we were in school. So yeah, we learned how to do all those strokes. Because his thing was, he didn't know how to swim. My mom doesn't know how to swim. So he said, if all you kids learn how to swim, if anything ever happens to us, any of you can come and save us. 84, can you hold your breath without holding your nose? No. Yes, I don't know. 85, are you patient? Extremely patient. 86, DJ or band at a wedding? Probably DJ, but I do really like a live band. My brother plays the saxophone, and he's part of a band with my other brother and some boys that they went to school with. And you know, their live music is amazing. Live music is awesome. For our upcoming wedding, we're getting a DJ, but I'm trying to convince my brother to play a song on the saxophone for us. 87, ever won a contest? I don't think so, but I don't really enter contests. It's like how I always say I want to win the lotto, and then my mum's like, but do you actually like buy the tickets? And I'm like, no. So she's like, how are you going to win then? 88, ever have plastic surgery? No, I haven't. 89, which are better, black or green olives? I don't really like olives. 90, can you knit or crochet? No, I can't. 91, best room for a fireplace? I would say the living room. 92, do you want to get married? Yes, and it's coming up very, very soon. 93, if married, how long have you been married? That doesn't apply. 94, who was your high school crush? I didn't really have a high school crush. I didn't really pay much attention to boys in school because they didn't really pay much attention to me. 95, do you cry and throw a fit until you get your own way? Absolutely not. 96, do you have kids? No. 97, do you want kids? One day. 98, what's your favorite color? That's always a hard question for me because sometimes I like black and white, sometimes I like bright colors, so I can't say that I have one particular favorite color. 99, do you miss anyone right now? Yes, I miss my fiance. But yeah, not long to go now. I'll be seeing him. And that's 99 questions. So what's the 100th? It says bonus Jonas question. Something that happened to you in middle school. In middle school, I don't think I can even remember that far back right now. But probably the most significant thing when I was in primary school was getting teased for being dark-skinned. As I've said in one of my previous videos, I was the first African kid in my school. So yeah, I got all the different words and names and whatever they could think of. Monkey, gorilla, ape, blackie, this, that. I got a lot of that when I was in primary school. Like, it was upsetting, but I never like cried and, you know, like didn't want to go to school because of it. I think if anything, like, it kind of motivated me. I was quite an overachiever when I was in primary school. I was doing everything, you know, musicals, athletics, you know, I got involved in a lot of things. So yeah, that's probably the one thing that I remember the most from being, you know, in primary school, middle school. Okay guys, so that's it. I hope I didn't bore you and it wasn't too long for you. I thought that was really fun. If you want to do the tag, definitely do it. I'll leave all the questions down below. So I'll leave it there guys. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!